everybody. We got an all levels class. Try to make it accessible to everybody. Try to make it simple yet challenging. So I always say simple yet not easy. But please hit that like button for me straight away. I hope you get value out of this, everybody, and prepare to breathe. You're going to feel really good afterwards. Namaste. We got about another minute here, so. All right, morning everybody. Welcome back to your mat. Welcome back to our Oceanfront flow. Thanks for taking the time, everybody. I'm Steve. I'm gonna be guiding us through, and let's get started straight away here, huh? Child's pose, please. Take a second, everybody. You know, you can just find a comfortable child's pose so your knees are separated to a place that suits your body. And if for whatever reason, you know, this isn't working for your body, lay on your stomach, lay on your back, but take a second with your eyes closed. And this is the best yoga studio in the world, so take a second to just notice, soak up, and absorb the sound of the ocean. Feel that perfect temperature of the ocean breeze on your skin here. And before we go anywhere, before we do anything, know that this is going to be really, really beneficial for you on a lot of different levels, physically, mentally. It's going to kind of clear the slate and hit the reset button, strengthen, balance, release a lot of things within our body, perhaps within our mind. So thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job. Always remember your brain is a supercomputer. And your internal dialogue, those are the programs that we're running through it. And then let's just begin together by exhaling everything out. And then through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale. Really fill up, breathe in. And through your mouth, exhale, empty, and clear it out. Once again, y'all, inhale through your nose. Soak up that ocean air deep into your lungs. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale, empty out. Breathe in through your nose, just like you've been doing, nice and deep, nice and full. Keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. Just like that. Inhale, pull your breath in nice and deep. Feel everything expanding, swelling from the inside out. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Navel draws in and up. Gently push your breath out. We're going to go just like that, everybody. Deep, full inhale. That you're not, it's deep and it's full, but you're not trying too hard with it. Slow, calming exhale out through your nose. Now, just like that, everybody, begin to inhale and move your breath in really deep and free. And gently push your breath out, in and out through your nose. This sends a message to your brain that says, hey, it's good. We can relax here, we're safe. And this is a safe place here to challenge yourself if you'd like today. You'll get that opportunity. It's a great place to back off. If you're one of those people that are go, 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 and all the time, more. Sometimes less is a little bit more. You know, maybe you could back off a little bit. Just kind of give yourself a break. But either way, keep this breath flowing in through your nose and out through your nose. Right? That's the foundation of our meditation. If you need to take this child's pose, it's only a couple inches away from pretty much wherever we're at in the practice, so it's right there for you. And of course, we've already thanked ourselves for being here, but we'll do that again and again as we move through the practice. I'm glad you're here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in, soak up that ocean air. And keep it flowing, everybody. From here, let's inhale, just ease your way on up into your tabletop. This is all fours. And then exhale, draw your navel up an inch. Start to strengthen your core a little bit. Let's move into some spinal mobility, huh? Inhale, look up, dip your stomach down and tilt your tailbone high. Breathe in. Awesome. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest. Pull it all in. Middle of your spine reaches to the sky. Once again, inhale, look up, exaggerate the size of your breath here. Soak it up really, really deep. Exhale, exaggerate size of the movement. Navel up and in, chin to chest. Now go 3 more here, everybody. Okay? Really deep, really full with your breath. And I want you to feel the spinal extension, the spinal flexion. Right? We'll just slowly amp this practice up little by little, like a freight train. Just gaining momentum, gaining speed. Curl your toes when you're done with those on your own, and lift your hips to the sky. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. I knew they were going to leave eventually, shortly. I was just like, I hope nobody says anything to them, because that's just going to delay it, you know? Good, breathe, everybody, breathe. In this first downward facing dog, there's probably some tightness, a little bit of tension, some resistance. Notice what you feel and where you feel it. Take any movement that feels right in this first down dog. Good. And that deep diaphragm breathing, what we call our Ujjayi Pranayama, we just started to cultivate a few moments ago. Well, that's very alive here, right? Spread your fingertips really, really wide, y'all. Okay, I want you to feel the webbing pulling tight. And then feel your hand against the ground, the fingertips, the knuckles, the middle of your palm. Slight bend in your knees, in both knees, going to let you press your hips higher and back further. This is what we're after in down dog. High hips, long straight spine. Chin to your chest a little bit. Look towards your knees and towards your thighs. Very good. And then take your shoulders and wrap them around towards the front of your body. Right? So you engage your lat muscles a little bit. It's going to help support you in this posture that by now I'm sure you're feeling. From here, take your feet wider. Angle your heels in, your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet and squat down into Malasana, frog pose. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. So for some of us, you got to bring your feet wide, right? And then your heels still aren't down, so then you got to bring them wide. And then maybe even wider. If your heels don't get there, hey, you're all good. For some of us, for our knees and our hips, this posture doesn't work. So you could skip it. Right? From here, hands to heart center. Try to press your heart forward and straighten your spine. A slight tuck of chin to your chest, and then close your eyes, okay? This practice is meant to cultivate physical vitality, mental clarity, and emotional balance. What is it that brought you to your mat today? All right, do you have an intention for your practice? Perhaps not. If not, intend that you breathe deep and you're open to whatever this practice has to offer, right? Which is a lot. Let's take one more great big inhale here. Exhale is forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. Bend your knees at least a little bit, if not a lot. And then let's swim our hands behind us and interlace our fingers at our lower back. Good, now find a halfway lift. As you come up, I want you to pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. And then keep your hands interlaced, just fold down deep. Again, a little bend in your knees goes a long, long way with just easing your hamstring, your lower back, your posterior chain, what you're feeling there. And then you've got shoulder opening and chest expansion. For some of us, this is probably a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a lot. If you're one of those people, good. Good. This stuff has to be on some level a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit challenging. Otherwise, you don't get anything from it, right? You don't get stronger by not challenging yourself. So, as yogis, we run towards that challenge because we know on the other side is change. How about one more great big inhale here? Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Let's walk them all the way forward to plank pose. High push-up. And then steady your visual gaze, everybody. And steady your breath. And I tell you what, this first time around, why not drop to your knees? Your knees are down, but they're a little bit behind your hips. And then this is a modified version of what we do a lot. Inhale, shift your shoulders about 3-4 more inches forward in front of your wrists. Shoulders forward. And then exhale, lower halfway down. And if your shoulders are forward, then your elbows can go straight back. Good, now upward facing dog. Tops of your feet on the mat. Take your shoulders back, and then maybe you could lift your knees by engaging quadriceps. Exhale, you almost got it. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Beautiful, everybody. Keep your breath flowing free, right? This is a breath-based meditation. It's going to focus your mind. Where you got the option of adding physicality to this breath-based meditation. It's going to start right now. And wherever you're at with your practice, you could add stuff, skip stuff, take a break whenever you need. Right? Honor what you're feeling. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. You can bend your knees, right? End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Now, take an inhale, find a halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands to your shins, just below your knees. I want you to flatten out your back, squeeze your shoulder blades. And then exhale, fold, and draw your navel in. Dive into those hamstrings. Now lead with your chest, and let's inhale, rise. Take your torso, float it all the way up out of the sky. Beautiful at the top, stretch your arms, and I want you to lift and stretch up and away. Awesome. Exhale, fold with your flat spine, put a little bend in your knees, and lay your torso out long. We're just kind of riding that breath, right? Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long. And then exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and again, I would probably drop to my knees, lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips should move together. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of the feet down. Roll your shoulders back, tops of the feet. Now you can lift those knees. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing doggies. Good, send your hips high. Remember, a little bend in your knees, little bend in your knees. You know who I'm talking to. I was just talking to you in up dog. Bend those knees a little bit. Send your hips high. Drop your head down. Chin to chest. Ah, you getting all this? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light spring of feet between hands. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long, flatten your spine, heels and toes are all the way together, right? Exhale, fold, dive in, and empty out. Inhale, let's rise. Take your torso, float it up high to the sky. At the top, lean it back. So your body's just like, ah, ha, ha. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana is your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pull chest out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward, strong core, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Upward facing dog. Roll your shoulders back and try to feed your heart through your biceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo, a sweet, sweet dogger. Talk to her there. Luma. Breathe. Oxygenating your blood. It's flowing very easily to your brain right now. It's like the floodgates are open. The synovial fluid starting to flood into the joints, that oxygen-rich blood to your brain, that oxygen-rich blood to every nook and cranny in your body. Some perhaps we forgot existed years ago. Inhale, press back, look forward, take a break when you need. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands. That was a long down dog, I'll admit. Halfway lift, flat back, pull your chest out long. Exhale, fold, dive in and empty out. Inhale, let's rise, take it. Float your torso all the way up. At the top, lean it back, but I want you to lift out of your heart, lift out of your waistline, stretch. Exhale, beautiful, everybody. Fold all the way back down. Uttanasana, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, lower slow. This is Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. You do what you can do, right? And then exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Hips high, head dropping, chin to chest. Little bend the nose, knees. Let you press your hips higher and back further. So much better for your down dog. 2 more breaths here, everybody. You're doing phenomenal. 2 more breaths. 1 more flow on your own, okay? Surya Namaskar A, we've just done 3 together. You could add stuff, you could skip stuff. Newbies, you can make up the whole damn thing. As long as you breathe deep, I'm cool. You can make it up. Just some Saturday morning therapeutic movement, movement that strengthens, that lengthens, that balances, and that touches and takes care of and maintains every inch, every muscle, tendon, tissue, organ, joint within your body. We will leave no stone unturned here. And we're going to do it in a pretty simple way. Right? I always say these practices are simple, yet not easy. And if it's too much in that down dog, right, come to kind of a puppy pose where you're just down on your knees. Your hips are above your knees rather than your head's down. So what you want is just your heart above your head. Now from your down dog, we'll take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Now bend your right knee and stack your right hip above your left. So right heel is going to come towards your left shoulder. And you can find some circles with your knees, some movement there. Try to keep your shoulders level if you're staying in that 3-legged. You can lift your heel if you want to challenge yourself. You could flip your dog. Oh, nice, everybody. Let's go 2 more breaths, huh? Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest, and then step your right foot all the way through to your hands so that you're in a low lunge. Stack your right knee directly above your ankle. Let your hips be heavy. See if you can bring your left heel forward so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. Lift your heart up a little bit and jet airplane your arms along your side body. So the back line of your body is long, strong, and diagonal. Your heel's gonna press, your head is gonna reach, and your shoulder blades, right? Keep your torso buoyant a little bit. Simple posture that can be pretty challenging. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fill up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. And then exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh, right back to where you came from. With your breath, inhale, come on up, reach your hands high. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage, thigh. Inhale, come up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, let's open up to warrior two. Okay, so this is a long stance. A deep bend in your front right knee. Your back left toes are going to angle forward slightly though. So little inward rotation on your back leg. Good. Steady your gaze. Right? This isn't anything complicated. Many of us have done this hundreds, if not thousands of times. But sink deep. Feel the posture. Be active, physically active enough to feel it everywhere. It doesn't have to be complicated to touch and take care of and maintain everything. Another full breath, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. That right knee's going to want to straighten, isn't it? Oh. It's also going to want to pull and lean inward. Point it straight forward. I know you're feeling your right leg. Give me 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Lift up and away. Breathe in. Amazing, y'all. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. And lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Inhale as your upward facing dog. Feet your heart through. Shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Dog attack, y'all. Inhale, send your left leg high to the sky. Bend to that knee. Stack of that hip. Drop your head down. And then whatever you want, that movement, the donkey kicking, the flipping of your dog, it's all good. Awesome, everybody. 5, 4. This is it, y'all. Last 3, 2, very good. Left hand down, inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest, and then step it all the way through. Stack knee directly above ankle. Hips heavy. Back heel stacked above ball of your foot. Lift your heart up a little bit and a jet airplane, y'all. Okay? Deep diaphragm breathing, very alive. Shoulder blades squeezing. Inhale. Come on up. Reach your hands up high. Exhale, you just move. Exhale, rib cage, thigh, jet airplane. Inhale, come on up. Fingertips to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage, thigh. Inhale, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana, reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Man, it almost doesn't get more simple than this, everybody. Very simple flow today. So get all you can get out of each and every moment, each and every breath. Let your hips be heavy, sink low. Feel your left leg, feel your right leg. If you got a lot of more engagement and weight in your left leg, lean back, right? Your shoulders should be stacked above your hips, and that's gonna help give you equal and balanced action in both of your legs. Arms stretch away from each other as you breathe in, and then sink low. One more full breath, y'all. Inhale, Teddy, Teddy. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Hey, hey, Teddy, get the hell out. Come here. John, he's eating something. 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Breathe in big, everybody. Excellent. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Inhales that upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And from your core, exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Now, bend your knees a little bit. Press your hips back. Look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Good. Take an inhale. Find a halfway lift. Pull your chest out and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold down deep. Empty out. Now, with your heels and toes all the way together, bend your knees to about 90 degrees, like you're sitting back into a chair. Feel your weight in your heels here. Your fingertips are still grazing the ground. Yeah, and sink your hips a little bit lower. Squeeze your thighs a little bit. And then keep your lower body exactly the same. And then if you haven't already, go ahead. Inhale, lift your chest and stretch your hands high to the sky. They do call it the chair pose. Exhale, release, forward fold. Still trying to figure out why. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, you gotta shift forward, and then strong core, lower halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Make that feel amazing. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's shift forward. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach it high. Maybe not so much, huh? Exhale, sweep your right foot through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Simple. Inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up. Crescent pose, Anjane. Exhale, open wide, sink your hips. Warrior 2, heart towards Mission Beach. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in. And exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back, lower slow. Just a gingerly Saturday morning flow. Upward facing, heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, left leg. Panella, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep all the way through. You know where to go. Inhale, ride your breath on up. Stretch high to the heavens. Take the whole exhale to open your heart to La Jolla. Spread your wings and sink deep. Inhale, reverse. Big, beautiful breath, y'all. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. Thought that was a truly you had down there. Lower slow. Upward facing. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Slowly picking up that steam, y'all. Slowly getting momentum. You know, and you know when a freight train gets momentum, there's no stopping it. Let's take our time to get there though, huh? Inhale, hips press back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands. Take an inhale, halfway. Pull your chest out and lengthen. Exhale, dive. Empty out completely, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. Chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward. Lower. Upward facing dog. Your knees are lifting, your shoulders are back, and your heart's feeding through. Exhale, pull your hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your right leg. Send her up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, a sweeper through, a low lunge. Inhale, root into your feet and rise. Reach away from those anchors that are your feet. Exhale, open wide, open hip, spread your wings. Inhale, reversing. Big with that breath, y'all. Exhale, take it on down, step it down back, nah. Phenomenal, everybody. Take the left side on your own. Still a breath-based meditation, right? Just slightly different movement than that last flow. Woo! You're doing amazing, everybody. And it matters that you're here, right? Thank yourself for being here. For some of us, it's just our daily maintenance, our daily yoga practice. For some of us, it's like you're getting down in that basement or up in that attic you haven't been in, that closet you haven't been in 10 years. Just sweeping out them cobwebs, y'all. Either way, it's got to be done. I'm glad you're here. Inhale. The heat's building. Let's see if we can't take what, I don't know, I'd consider to be a light simmer. See if we can't get this cooking to a full-on roll and boil, huh? While I just stand on the bench and tell you what to do. Take an inhale, press your hips back, look forward. Take a break when you need. It's all about you. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Find a halfway lift, look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands high, and then stay here but chair plane. Jet airplane your arms. Hinge at your waist, set your belly on your thighs and your knees on your chest so your back is parallel to the ground. Palms are facing down, knuckles are lifting. Now, if you can, lift your heels and reach your hands forward towards the ocean. Oh, nice. Hey, the shaky, yeah. Here for 5, hips sink a little bit. 4, heels come a little high. 3, let them shake, everybody. It has to be this way, y'all. 2, release your heels to the ground. Keep your knees bent. Lift your chest. We're back to chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, release, forward fold. Woo! Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower. You could skip this, right? We get a lot of these. Upward facing dog. If you got wrist injuries, shoulder issues, shoulders back over here. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now inhale, lift your right leg, send her up high to the sky. Then exhale, take your right knee across to your left elbow. See if you can straighten that leg out to the side. Rest the knife edge on the ground. Ground into your right hand and inhale, open your left hand. Open your heart to the heavens here. Fallen triangle. Breathe. Steady gaze, steady breath. Modify however you need. We're here for another 3. Plank with knee to chest in 2. Take an inhale. And then exhale, take it down. Pull your knee into your chest. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your right foot through to your hands. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, open wide. Second warrior, sink deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe in. Beautiful, everybody. Exhale, take it all the way down. 2 extended side angle pose. Come on, y'all. Most of y'all should know that one by now. Breathe. Breathe. Keep your body narrow. Deep bend in your front knee. Your back left leg is straight and strong. Now you could take your left hand and reach towards the ocean. Very good. If you're doing that, palm facing down. And both of your feet are the anchors, but I want you to feel the knife edge of your left foot. Anchor there. Press it down away, and then take your left hand, reach it away from that anchor. Very good. Let's just go 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more? Reach, breathe in. Excellent. Exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Look up and lengthen as you breathe in, kind of like a halfway lift. And then exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Beautiful, everybody. You could always drop your back knee. You know that. But you could press the back of your left knee towards the sky as well. With your heels stacked above the ball of your foot, switch legs, brother. There you go. Press through your heel, reach through your head, and then twist your heart open to the sky. Simple posture that you can make intense if you want it. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. One more breath. Soak it up. Drink it up into every cell. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to press your right knee straight. Spin your back left heel down. Shorten your stance for pyramid pose. Look up and lengthen out as you breathe in. Switch legs. And then exhale, fold into your right hamstring. Now, your back left toes, point them towards the front left corner of your mat. That's going to help with squaring of the hips. We do want to square our hips. And you can widen your stance, right? That gives your hips more room to work with, and that gives you more stability. Drop your head down. Breathe into that hamstring. Breathe into what you feel. Another breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Inhale. Bend your front right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift. Spin your back left heel up. And take your arms open like airplane wings. And then come higher on the ball of your back left foot. Feel this weight shift into your front right leg. And lean into balancing airplane pose. Good. Drive down your right heel. So we're balancing. Our back left leg is parallel to the ground. Firm your right quadricep. With your left foot, flex the foot. Spiral inward with your thigh. This is closed hip. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Option to inhale. Reach your hands forward here. And then on your exhale, bring your hands to the ground. See if you can lift your left leg a little bit higher for standing splits. You could stay here. You could walk your hands in towards your right foot. Or even like with your right hand, scoop around the calf and just pull your head and your torso in. Good, everybody. Simple, right? Nothing complicated here. It don't look easy though, yo. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Go one more. Inhale. Set your left foot down next to your right so you're in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out, breathe in. Exhale, dive, fold and empty out. Inhale, let's rise. Float your torso, take it up high to standing. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Reach high, breathe in here, and then exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. Couple deep diaphragm breaths here. Straighten your arms as best you can. Biceps back with your ears. Dial your left shoulder back so that your heart opens to the sky. Right shoulder forward slightly. Chin away from chest. Inhale. Exhale. Go one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Right. Inhale. Back to center. We're just going to switch it up. Lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Lateral flexion in our spine. Hey, some of these shapes that we're taking in our body, right? If it were on your own, you'd probably never choose to take these shapes in your life. But you want the choice, right? So, because you come here today, ensures that you'll have that choice. At least for a little while, right? But you gotta show up. One more breath, inhale. Exhale the right, inhale, back to center, stretch your hands high. Exhale, fold, spill your torso out long, back to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll up into your right, side plank pose. Plenty of ways you can modify, like knee to the ground, forearm to the ground, stacking your feet one behind the other. But do lift your hips here. Engage your outer obliques. If you're feeling strong and you want to take your right leg up off your left, nice, Scott. Right hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me two. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit. Good. Release the plank and then take it to the other side. Rotation. Left hand open. Hey, if we've slipped into that place of panic, of overwhelm, short, choppy breathing, this isn't worth it. So drop to your knees and take a break and begin again if that's the case. Maybe left leg up, maybe not. Left hand, ocean. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, one more. Drink it up, deep into your lungs, deep into your cells. Exhale, release, move through your flow. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Hips high, head dropping, deep diaphragm breathing. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee across, right elbow. Sorry to do this to you again. Straighten that leg out to the side. Fallen triangle, slightly different from that side plank which we just did. And by slightly, I mean slightly. Right? This is almost like a modified side plank. Inhale. Exhale, right. Take an inhale here. And then exhale back to plank. Pull your knee into your chest. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Knee above ankle. Inhale, crescent pose. Rise up and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Open wide, sink deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Extended side angle. Parshva Konasana. Now make sure you got some sensation somewhere. Right hand can reach towards the ocean, palm facing down. Roll your right shoulder back a little bit and see if you can narrow out. Good, everybody. Last two here. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back, right heel up. Pull your chest out and lengthen as you breathe in. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Easy little twist, everybody. You're doing yourself a huge service. Right? This isn't a shape that we normally take on our own, right? Through our everyday life. But it's a shape that you want to be able to take for the rest of your life. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last two, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more? Drink it up, y'all. Inhale. Oh, nice. Exhale, release to low lunge. Start to press your left knee straight. Pyramid pose. Spin your back heel down. Remember, back right toes are going to point towards the front right corner of your mat. Look up, left hip pulls back, lengthen out. And then exhale, fold into your left hamstring. Front leg is straight-ish. And for 95% of us, it probably doesn't have to be completely straight to get a good amount of sensation. We're not going to force anything. We don't want to force anything. Rush anything, overthink or overanalyze, nothing. Just feel, just breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Bend your front left knee. Spin your back right heel up. Jet airplane your arms. Slow motion, everybody. Start to lean into your front left leg and let's take flight. Airplane pose. Dakasana. Steady gaze, steady breath. Everything's going to work together here. Last two. Inhale. Exhale. Reach your hands forward, lengthen out. And then just for a couple breaths, bring your hands to the ground. See if you can take your right leg higher. I know you're feeling it. This is okay. In fact, this is really, really good. That you're challenged on some level. Now, can I breathe deep and can I remain calm amongst the challenge, the opportunity, and the intensity? Inhale. Exhale. We'll do this side slightly different. Take an inhale, lift your right leg, and then bend your left knee, step your right foot way back, low lunge. Walk your hands to the right, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. Probably want to stagger yourself with your neighbor, especially in this middle row right there. Stuff's about to get uncomfortable, right? Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Thank yourself for being here. Reinforce the positive, the uplifting. There's a lot of times that we don't. We do the opposite of that, myself included. Beautiful, y'all. Hands underneath shoulders. Take an inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back to low lunge, top of your mat. Tell you what, let's drop our back right knee to the ground and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot, or left foot rather, over to or past your right wrist. Now, if your hips are tight, like a lot of us, like me, the heel's gonna come in close to your body. Keep your hips level rather than leaning onto your left hip. Inhale, hands walk back, open heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down. Breathe well. Breathe well. And the breathing that we use here, about 4 to 6 seconds in, 4 to 6 seconds out, in and out through your nose. This is optimal breathing. If you have trouble with knee issues, you can lay on your back, take it on your back. But otherwise, I'd pull that heel closer to your body. See how hers is way in there? Don't force anything. This is optimal breathing for our body. In through our nose, out through our nose, about 4 to 6 seconds in, 4 to 6 seconds out. Our body is really made to breathe this way. When you're ready, walk your hands back in. You can plant your palms, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. You can shake your leg out, take any movement, get some blood flow back into that leg. Beautiful. Take an inhale here. And exhale, you can just step your right foot between your hands and move to half pigeon from there. Heel toed over to or past your wrist. Good. Hands walk back, open heart. And exhale, hands walk forward, open hips. Use this opportunity to focus even more on your breathing. Use this opportunity when we slow down physically, so mentally your mind will want to kind of be wandered, right, and scattered. Use this to cultivate concentration, focus, just an internal fortitude, everybody. Breathe. Let's take one more down dog, everybody. One more down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. And then let's drop to our knees on our exhale. Let's just get one big back bend in here today, huh? Come to standing on your knees. Take your hands to the back of your hips. Thumbs face out, fingers face down. Now you see where your hips are. They're stacked above your knees. Let's keep them there. Lengthen, breathe in, lift up, and then just start to lean it back. If you'd like to take your right hand to your right heel, left to left, you can do that. And if you'd like to curl your toes under to lift your heels up, you can do that as well. But keep your hips pressing forward. Keep lifting out of your heart. And keep your breath flowing really deep. Awesome, everybody. Hands back to your hips. Come all the way back up. Let's just come to seated. Sink your hips back. Swing your legs around in front of you. Feel free to bend your knees. Okay, I would start with my knees bent. Work the flesh out from your seat. Root into your sit bones, the anchors that are your sit bones. Lift up and away from those anchors as you breathe in. And then your exhale, take that whole exhale to fold. And lay your torso out long. You could drop your head down, let your back round. One more breath, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Come back up. Palms face up. You could just easily roll on your back. Roll it all the way back. Let's take happy baby pose. Oh, Tucker's my buddy. Tucker's my buddy. Tucker, my buddy. You say hi, Tucker. Good boy. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Twist and hit both sides evenly. When you're all evened out, take her back to center. You can pull both knees in one last time. Boop. And then let it all go. Let your toes fall open. Your palms be face up along your side body. Right? Just an open, relaxed, but receptive position. Exhale everything out. Through your nose together, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. Through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more. Inhale. Hold full. Release. Let your breath be natural. Let everything physically just soften. And the main intention of this practice is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, soothe the agitated mind, which brings us back to a healthy, a healing state. Parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest. Allow yourself to bask in this state for a few moments, and I'll guide us out in just a few. Shavasana. You folks at home, hope you had a beautiful morning. I appreciate y'all. I hope you get value out of this, everybody, sincerely. Please hit that like button for me. Please leave a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And I thank you, everybody. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga on Venmo. And tune in tomorrow. I'll be back in Buffalo for a day or so. We'll have my friend Jess, who'll be leading the class, and hey, I'll be tuning in with you. So have a great day, everybody. Namaste. Everybody just notice how you feel. The sense of balance, calmness. If you're ready to move on with your day, just kind of breathe in lightly. If you'd like to wiggle your fingertips, toes, or take a little bit of movement, you can do that. Even if you'd like to just kind of roll on your side, like you're waking up and sleeping on your side. And you've got the option to join us in seated. Find an easy way to get there if you choose that option. Thank yourself for being here, everybody. This was huge, right? We supercharged our internal pharmaceutical factories, right? We were producing probably over 1,300 biochemical reactions, or creating 1,300 biochemical reactions within our body, which are really healthy. Physically, we've done so much for ourselves. Thank yourself. I thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. I love to share this practice, everybody, and I thank you. Thank you for your donations, your generosity. I started these classes because it was expensive in studios 14 years ago, and it hasn't gotten any cheaper, that's for sure. So thank you. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system that we use here. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste.